still raining out there?
It's kind of sprinkling now.
Is it? Okay.
That was a drive-in.
Man.
Holy
yeah, that
cow.
woke me up. Them flashes of light woke me up for sure. It was bright out there. And it got to the point where I was coming down Riverside/Dublin right here. And I don't know what it was. It was raining just perfectly enough. And there was just enough light coming through. It was like disorienting. Like I didn't know what lane I was in. At one point I was actually driving halfway in the left-hand turn lane. Like you could see the yellow and the white.
Yeah.
It was really weird. So I finally had to slow down for a minute. I wasn't even going that fast, but I was like, wait a minute, and had to readjust because it just had a perfect sheen on the road where you couldn't see anything. It was really strange. Yeah. Anyways, how are you, Kelly, on a Tuesday morning?
I'm great. There are tons of accidents, by the way.
Already?
Tons.
Great.
So just be careful if you're heading out.
Yeah, lots of got some standing water out there, puddles you have to watch out for. Hydroplane.
Do you guys know who Ryan Hall, y'all, is? He's on YouTube. He's basically does weather. Yeah, live weather broadcast.
Ryan Hall, y'all?
Yeah, Ryan Hall, y'all.
Okay.
He's really good, and he takes live video from people experiencing extreme weather and all that. So I was just really locked into that yesterday afternoon.
Is it Ryan Hall?
Y'all.
Y'all?
Yep.
Okay, so
Ryan
that's
Hall, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So anyway, he's great, and he's he's a pro. So just an FYI, if you're into watching the weather, which I kind of am when it's extreme.
I mean, is he a country boy? Or?
No, he's a normal meteorologist.
Why not? If it ties in and it's catchy, you want someone to remember your name, why not Ryan Hall?
Ryan Hall, y'all.
He's got thousands of viewers whenever he goes live. Thousands and thousands.
Where's he based out of? He does all over the country? He does weather?
All over the country.
Whatever's going on.
He'll track the storm. Then he'll, if anybody, in Chicago, I was watching when the storm was, hitting Chicago yesterday. And all these people, they'll, start, they'll send him video or he'll connect to their, live stream of what's going on outside their window so you can see, real-time
but he's live in Kentucky, right?
I don't know where he's from.
Thick, how are you today?
I'm good. I saw something this morning. I went, Goose is going to have to make a road trip.
What's that?
Prince is coming to Broadway. Well, not Prince, but Purple Rain is coming to Broadway.
Oh, you know what? I had heard something about that a while ago. They were doing a show in Minneapolis because a lot of times if a show is going to go to Broadway, not all the time, but a lot of times they'll pick a city and they'll do it in a major city before it goes to Broadway. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Prince was going to be in Minneapolis. But they'll do shows in Dallas. Before Frozen opened on Broadway, they did the first showing in Denver. I got to see the first showing ever of Frozen. And that's when they kind of tweak it and do adjustments and rewrites. This isn't working live on stage. And so, it's been a couple years, but I'm definitely going to go see that for sure.
You said if it does well, it'll travel.
Yeah, if a show does any sort of business, it'll hit the road.
Because I would go see that if it came here. I'm not going to New York to see it, but
why not?
I just don't have any desire to use time and money to go to New York.
It's the best place you could ever visit. What?
You say so.
What?
I have no
you
desire.
have no desire to go to New York City?
None.
Yeah.
You either?
No, I love New York City.
Okay, I was that is so mind-blowing.
I wouldn't want to live there. I never ever want to live in New York City, but I love visiting there.
As a place to go for a long weekend. Oh man, you could.
I mean everything. It's just elite.
Exactly.
Elite cultural experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, food, art, anything you could ever want.
To each their own. I guess.
To each their own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you got about 3.5 years to wait before you'll see
the touring
company of.
Does it take that long?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for
Ryan Hall, y'all, operates out of Pikeville, Kentucky.
You're right. Yeah. Absolutely.
I was joking.
Well, if you go with y'all, then it's got to be somewhere in the country. Coming up, very busy morning show. I have to talk about the fact that Nora and I are having our first, not disagreement about the wedding, but
here we go.
I don't know if I'm fully on board with her latest idea. I kind of am, but I'm really not. It seems kind of ick to me, but we'll see. I want to put it out there and see what happens. We also have to talk about a rock band that had a huge mosh pit mess. I'm talking Stand By Me pie eating contest mess. You remember that part? You remember Stand By Me, the movie?
Yeah.
Remember the scene where he's telling the story about the pie eating?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, there's a rock band that had a similar incident take place at their show.
They did a pie eating contest?
Now I'll tell you about it coming up here at about 7:25.
It's the Barfarama on Stand By Me.
I also want to know about your odd skill that we're going to talk about coming up here at about 8:35. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, $25 up for grabs to the first person who texts in the correct answer. That's $25 to water, beds, and stuff. The question is, what NFL TV broadcaster was arrested in Wisconsin last week for drunk driving? This is somebody who does games every week on the NFL, got arrested for a DUI in Wisconsin. First one to text in who it is at 800-821-9970. We'll give you that gift card.
Thick, what is that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia?
All right, the question was, what NFL TV broadcaster was arrested in Wisconsin last week for drunk driving? That would be Tony Romo.
Oops.
How much drinking goes on during golf?
Well, it depends. It can be none, and it can be a whole hell of a lot.
Well, he was there competing in the Wisconsin State Amateur Golf Championship. I don't know if you know, Romo's a great golfer.
I do know that.
He has come so close to qualifying for the U.S. Open like 3 times. I mean, he's right on the bubble. But yeah, after the championship tournament, he was driving in Wisconsin and got pulled over and got popped for a DUI. So,
which is tough to do in Wisconsin because they like to drink up there.
I was going to say, yeah. And he has since pulled out of the M&P Group Texas State Open as well. So, yeah, but Romo's in a little bit of trouble. I don't imagine we still will. I'm sure we'll still see him calling games this year.
Yeah, because it's far enough away. It's far enough after the Super Bowl and far enough before the season starts. It'll get forgotten in today's news world.
Yeah,
it'll be a little behind the scenes. You know, Fox or CBS, whichever one he works for, will be CBS, why don't you do a little 30-day little rehab thing, and we'll just kind of forget about this whole thing.
Doesn't he have to do preseason games coming up?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, Jeff Mart from Columbus, first one to text in the correct answer, scores $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
All right, congratulations. Loudwire.com. Great little website if you want to keep up on some rock news and info. They also do some fun lists. They just put together a list of the longest-running rock and metal bands. Groups who have been together for more than 40 years, never broken up or gone on hiatus. Pop quiz. They put the top 15 on the list.
Okay, so...
Now, this doesn't mean members haven't been traded out or died or something, but the band has continued.
They've never announced a breakup. They just replaced this guy or that guy.
Exactly.
Well, number one's got to be easy.
What do you think it is?
It's got to be the Rolling Stones. And they are all the same.
Number one on the list. Yeah, longest running, 1962.
Kiss.
Kiss is on the list at number 6, 1973. Metallica is on the list at number 10, 1981.
U2.
U2 is on the list.
Okay.
1976. Number 9 on the list.
And
these are all, you know all of these bands. There is nothing on here that's a surprise.
Let's see. Poison's still the original guys, but I think they've been on a hiatus before.
They have not. They're number 13 on the list,
really?
1983.
All right. Yep. Def Leppard's never actually broken up. They've lost people to death.
Def Leppard's on the list at number 8, 1976.
Aerosmith, did they take a hiatus? I can't remember.
Aerosmith is not on the list. They did take a hiatus at some point.
Okay.
Well,
name the biggest bands you can think of.
AC/DC's never broke up.
AC/DC, 1973. Judas Priest is not on the list. Okay. No.
Iron Maiden's still going.
Iron Maiden's number 7 on the list, 1975. Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly, who was the band you saw that you thought stunk? The classic rock band.
Yeah.
They played with Peter Frampton.
Yeah. I want you to want me. Yeah.
Cheap Trick. Not on the list. No.
The Chili Peppers?
Chili Peppers are on the list. Yeah, 1982. They've been around since 1982. I did not know that. No.
Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi, 1983. Yep.
How many are we missing?
You're about halfway there. I'll go down the list. You got the Rolling Stones. Let me go from 15, actually. 15 is actually an honorable mention, and that would be the band you are going to see, Kelly. Rush.
Rush.
Now, here's the deal. They did retire in 2015, making them temporarily inactive, but they got back together, that core group, obviously, minus Neil Peart, and they're back on the road. So they gave them an honorable mention for their little hiatus. Guns N' Roses at 1985, Poison 1983, Bon Jovi, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica 1981, U2 1976, Def Leppard 1976 as well, Iron Maiden 75, Kiss 73, AC/DC 73. I'm sorry, Cheap Trick is on the list. I skipped over them. Number 4, 1973.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Sorry, I missed that. Number 3 on the list, ZZ Top.
Oh, yeah.
1969.
Yeah, same 3 guys forever.
Number
now
2.
There's only one left.
Number 2, longest running behind the Rolling Stones. Big, not as big as some of the rest of these guys, but the Scorpions.
Oh, my God.
1965.
Yes.
Wow.
They've been around. Yeah, they've been around forever.
65.
Oh, my
I didn't even know if they've
God.
had any member changes.
Yeah, I did not know they've been around since 1965. Absolutely insane. So, if you want to see the list or check out more, go to livewire.com or loudwire.com.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
All right. Our first story actually is kind of just out there. It gives the story, but it doesn't say where this took place, or it definitely doesn't say why. I just assume if you're a thief that you just need the money. But this is quite brave. There is a video making rounds online of a guy who walks up to a drive-through window, which, by the way, if you've ever tried, they don't let you walk up to drive-through windows, which I think is absolutely absurd. If there's no one in the drive-through and, the lobby's locked and you want yourself some delicious food from wherever you're at.
Yeah, what is the thinking on that?
They say it's a safety issue.
In
But
what
look,
way?
they don't want you getting hit by a car that's coming through drive-through.
Oh.
But if no one's in the drive-thru, then let me order through the drive-thru.
I never understood that. I tried to do it on my bike once.
Yes.
When I was a kid.
Yes, and they won't let you. You don't get it. Well, maybe this is the reason why. Because this guy decided, as people were running around doing the things that fast food employees do, he was within arm's reach of the cash register. So he reached inside the drive-thru window, turned the key, opened it up, and grabbed some cash. Now, here's the thing. He would have gotten away with it, but like most stupid criminals, I guess he thought, it worked the first time. I didn't get all the money. Let me go back and do it again. That's when the employees did catch him reaching through the window. They started yelling at him. He did give the money back, at least some of it, before he ran off. Unclear where it took place, if he ever got caught or if he was arrested, but the video is making its way online if you want to see a brazen robbery attempt of just reaching through a drive-through window.
Can you go through a drive-through on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
So why not a bicycle? One's motorized. A bike. What's the difference?
The rate of speed at which it can travel. Can you do it? Can you do a moped? And if you can do a moped, can you do a scooter? Because that's electrical and reaches 20 miles an hour. I don't know what the
sounds like some discrimination going on there. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Story number 2 comes out of Texas. If you are visiting Texas about this time of year, I guess it's so common that the fire department in Palmer Buck knows exactly what's going on, because this is the time of the year, every year, where they start getting 911 phone calls, or maybe even some non-emergency phone calls with people saying, hey, I live at such and such a street, and we've got dogs stuck in a sewer system. I can hear them. I took my dog for a walk. We're walking by the sewer grate, and dogs are barking. Something is stuck down there. Well, the police show up, and the fire department shows up, and they know exactly what they're looking for. Take a listen.
Inside of the sewer system, where you get that amplification from the tunnels that sound just like a barking dog. Every time it is frogs. Go out and bark at them. If they bark back, they're frogs.
And it does it back.
He barks into the gutter, and if they bark back, we feel pretty comfortable that it's a frog.
Wow.
It's frog mating season down there in Palmer Buck, Texas. And these particular frogs, when they're mating, they sound like they're barking dogs.
That's so wild.
So their little test is they just walk up to the sewer grate, they bark at the frogs, and if the frogs bark back, they're like, we're good. It's not really a dog. I'm shocked that they will answer back.
Yeah.
Like the frogs answer back.
That's pretty cool.
When they hear barking. I mean, but it's a great test.
Yeah.
It saves a lot of taxpayer money. We're not sending firefighters down in the sewer system to look for frogs.
Well, they're mating. Maybe when they hear you bark, they think you're, hey, I'm over here. Come on, let's
absolutely.
go.
That's exactly what they're thinking. They're out there trying to get some.
Little first grader Kelly heard a kid yelling from inside a sewer once.
Really?
At my elementary school, yeah.
you
At
ignore
Valley
it?
Forge Elementary School. I was absolutely terrified that there was a kid down there. And I ran home. I was like, Mom, there is a kid stuck in the sewer. I'm like, they're yelling for help and all that. So she called the fire department. And they went out to the elementary school and opened up the sewer. No kid in there. It turns out there are other kids on the other side of the playground yelling into that side of the sewer. I didn't know, but I was petrified. I was like beside myself with worry that there was a kid stuck in the sewer.
The old telephone game through the sewer.
I should have barked to see if it barked back.
You know, we were just talking off the air about New York City, Thick, and there's a place at Penn Station where you can go into one of the corridors, and it's a square corridor, obviously, with 4 different directions you can go in, and the walls are arched, and it's called the Whispering Wall. And you're in this room that it's bigger than the studio we're in. But if you stand in the corner right there, facing the wall, and talk, if you talk like this into the wall, I can hear you on the other side of the room because the sound travels over the arch. So you sit there and you see people standing against the wall like this and they're talking, and you can clearly hear them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. So that's a reason to visit New York City. Anyways, that's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Well, counting down the days, 38 days to go. That's unbelievable to think. We're reaching the 30-day point where I'm going to say the I-do's. Very excited.
It is exciting.
Nora went and got oh darn, what's the word? Alterations last night. I spent 10 minutes standing in one spot in the living room, standing up straight, as Nora put on 2 pairs of shoes. They're the exact same shoe, this nude kind of heel that she's wearing, but one was 1.5 inches and one was 3 inches.
Okay.
So I stood there for 10 minutes while she had one on each foot, and she went, this height, no, this height, no, this height, no, this height. It doesn't make, you're still going to be shorter than me. It doesn't matter what shoe you wear. You're going to be, it's 1.5 inches. It's not that big of a difference. But
So nobody's going to notice?
Yes.
There is a difference, though, in the way you look.
See,
yeah.
Yeah. I said all the wrong things.
Yeah.
Stick.
Yeah.
I was like, I can still see the top of your head.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you do. And she goes, shut up and just stand there.
Right.
Okay. 5'4", 5'6", 5'4", 5'6". It's already gotten a little bit bigger than I thought. Centerpieces and things that I didn't really plan on. But whatever, if it makes her happy. She told me to go golf Friday morning. I'm going with the boys to golf while she gets ready. So I'm a happy groom. I got no problem. And not even disagreement. I'm going along with it, but I'm not thrilled about it. I want to get your opinion on this because she had an idea, and I have seen it before. I've seen it like a small handful of times. But I don't know if I'm fully on board because she says that because we have to take 2 cars on Thursday when we leave because there's stuff to take and, won't all fit in one car. And she is going to get that windshield paint.
Yeah.
The glass paint.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just married?
Yeah.
Kind of thing?
But she's going to put just married CashApp handle.
like the high school graduates do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
I mean, that's a thing now.
Because we're not doing any sort of registry. All we have is a QR code for a honeymoon fund. Because we have everything we need, obviously. We're old. We've both been married before. We have a family together. We don't need anything. So it's strictly just if you want to donate to the honeymoon fund. She's like, yeah, why not? People will throw $5 or $10 your way sometimes.
Yeah?
You don't like it?
I don't know. It feels a little icky. It feels cringy to me. Am I wrong? Would you drive by a car and go, oh, look at that's That's cringe.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, I think who cares if you're going to grab a couple random $10 donations from strangers? Why not?
Okay.
Who cares? It's fun. I've seen people say, I think it was a bachelorette, and they made a post on social media that said, "Here's Cash App, buy the bride a drink," and I sent $5.
Did you?
It was my niece, so like whatever.
Right.
I'm like, here's $5 or here's $7. I forget what I said. Enough to buy a drink.
Buy a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love the idea of throwing a Cash App out there. Now, I am not Cash Apping any money to a stranger, but you never know who might.
You never know.
Dude, you might turn around and have 10, 20 grand in it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now I'm interested.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah, you're in Detroit. Why not? It's a lot of people to pass by.
There's a lot of people to pass by.
I'd put that on there and drive around the whole weekend.
In rush hour.
100%.
Just so you're going nice and slow.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of the...
You're not out there panhandling. You're getting married and you're having a fun time.
Okay.
You want to contribute to my fun time? Here's my Cash App.
800-821-9970. Has anyone ever done this before?
Yeah, I want to know what
I want to know if anyone's done this and how much money did you get? Because if it turns out to be like $45 or $60, that seems ick to me. If it turns out to be 10, like if we put 10,000 people donate $1 to the wedding,
right?
That would be that I'd be okay. Let's see. Danielle says not cringe, but don't leave it up for weeks or anything. No, never. I would never do that.
Tyler says he has a friend who does this for special occasions. He said her birthday this year, she made like $250 off strangers on the road.
Really?
Yes. Go get that money, Goose, he said.
Well, hell, now I'm going to do that on my birthday.
Right, yeah, absolutely. 6737, asking for money like that makes me feel uncomfortable. See, exactly.
I get it. I think I would feel that uncomfortability, but then also, like, in the spirit of having a blast for your wedding, who cares? We're just having fun here. We're not forcing anybody to donate.
And that's kind of my mentality of who cares?
Yeah.
It's silly little whatever.
Yeah.
So if you want to donate. But yeah, like it's just the little part of me is just like,
Did you see Danielle's text?
Yes. Yeah.
Just don't leave it up.
Yeah, exactly. I would. I'd wash it off the second we got home on Sunday. I would leave it up for the drive down there. I'd leave it up for the weekend. I'd leave it up for the drive home on Sunday, and I'd wash it off the second we got home on Sunday.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Jeff said we set up that type of a situation for our wedding. We didn't put it on the back of the car, but it was in a printout at the gift table. I guess our family and friends are either cheap or broke because we didn't get jack-ish.
Yeah, there's always that.
The thing is, most people have already done a gift.
Right.
They've either given you money or they brought a gift.
Yeah, you put it on the gift table. I mean, that's a weird place to put it.
Well, ours is going to be, I believe, at the bar. I think the QR code, she's making like a little table stand that's going to sit at the bar saying, wedding.
Oh, I didn't know if it was on your Knot website or not. Was it? Or were you on the Knot? I forget.
Yeah, we were on the Knot.
Yeah.
I don't know if she put it up there or not.
Yeah. I needed to go back and look sometime over the next month.
Yeah, right, exactly. I don't know what her idea is for the envelope table, gift table thing. I know she's getting a QR code. That's all
perfect.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Yeah, why? Who cares? It's all in the spirit of a fun weekend.
That's what I'm clinging on to, yeah.
Chris says nothing wrong with someone else paying for a good time.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, people donate to things all the time, so if you want to throw $1 or $2, I guess that's all right. All right, I feel better about it now. I appreciate you, Kelly. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, a dark day in Columbus history was December 8th, 2004, the shooting at the Alrosa Villa that took the life of Damage Plan guitarist Dimebag Darrell and 3 others who were trying to intervene. The Columbus police officer who was first on the scene, Officer James Niggemeyer, shot and killed the gunman. Niggemeyer ended up with severe PTSD. He left the police department and in the last 22 years hasn't really spoken about it. But he is speaking up now, and if I could encourage you to go to the 10 TV website and read this article, it's really good. But he is coming out in an effort to help other first responders and military dealing with trauma and suffering in silence. Niggemeyer's auctioning hundreds of pieces of heavy metal memorabilia on the app Whatnot. And 100% of the proceeds are going to the Taylor Foundation, a nonprofit that helps fund PTSD and mental health organizations. The auction includes patches from Damage Plan, an autographed poster by Chris Cornell, a one-of-a-kind autographed guitar featuring signatures from Alice Cooper and Dave Grohl of Nirvana, and an uncut concert ticket from the night of the shooting. He says letting go of the collection will help close a chapter for him. But this man has suffered over the years. It's just, you think of the people who lost their lives and how awful that was, the people who were there and witnessed it, and with this officer who intervened. They also have suffered just terribly. And so I thought that was really, really interesting. It'd be interesting to see what all is in this collection.
That's got to be a strange cathartic. What's the word? Cathartic. There we go. Cathartic type thing to have all that stuff forever that I'm sure was donated, given to you for your heroism and things you did, but to finally just be like done with it.
Yeah, here you go.
Get rid of all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you're doing it for a great cause.
Right.
But then, like, that chapter's never closed,
exactly.
But I mean as much as possible.
Right.
You're not looking at it anymore.
Sort of
it's
a symbolism of letting something go.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Massive magnitude 7.1 earthquake has shaken southwestern Japan. The U.S. Geological Survey reports the quake's epicenter was near the coastal city of Uki. So far, there are no major reports of injuries or damage to infrastructure. Sherry Moon Zombie, wife of Rob Zombie, has released her debut single called I Love My Robot. Oof. There is an official video as well, which has been which was directed by Rob Zombie, and I guess the video's okay, but let's hear a little taste of this song.
AI, I don't need your AI, you're a vampire sucking me dry. Give me a book to read. You can't have my brain to feed.
Oh, no. I've heard plenty.
All right.
I think that is
my God.
I think that is the 2026 version of Tony Basil.
Yeah.
That's 2026 Oh Mickey.
Yes.
That's exactly what she sounds like.
It is. Yeah. You're right.
Oh, man.
And it's Basil, by the way. You didn't grow up with Tony Basil like I did.
I did not, no.
Yeah, it is terrible. It's not good. The video is basically her sort of like in a cheerleader outfit, but with like a black cheerleader
Tony
outfit.
Basil.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I wonder if that's what she's sort of mimicking, but in sort of a dark way, I guess, or a campy
it also
way.
sounds like it sounds like a rock band that would come out of Japan. They really like that 60s. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Well, anyway, if you're interested in more, they are taking pre-orders for an exclusive 12-inch picture disc featuring I Love My Robot on side A and then Rob Zombie's Sir Lord Acid Wolfman on side B. And they're only pressing 600 copies worldwide. So if you're a big collector.
Well, good. There's still going to be 535 left for sale.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
Right.
I Love My Robot.
Yes. Play. What's her nuts?
What's her nuts? Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, you're right.
Same thing.
It's the same thing. You are so right.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
All right, those are your three things.
All right, back to school. I mean, you're seeing the sales pop up already at the different stores and things, and the 19th, I believe, is my boy's first day back.
Wow.
Senior,
3 weeks.
Yeah, senior and a freshman. 19th. Orientation here in a couple weeks. Man, absolutely insane. But if I think about it, just one more school year. We're down to one. Getting so close.
No, you got the younger one's gonna be a freshman.
Gonna be a freshman, yeah.
So they'll be in the same school for 1 year.
For 1 year. Yep.
All right.
Yep. But I just I can't believe it's here already.
Now, will the older one drive his little brother to school when he gets a car?
He doesn't have an option.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you are getting a car, then yes, you are now, that is one of your jobs. You are also now our personal DD. So enjoy your video games till 2:01 a.m. when that phone will ring. Hey, come get us. I love it. God. Gonna save so much money on Uber. Anyways, there is a professor at Elkhorn State University, which is a university located in Mississippi, and he has just jumped online to kind of let people know, look, teachers know when you're using AI. They have got programs and systems that help identify papers that are statistically most likely written by AI. However, there are other ways that you can catch students, and he's got a great one. Take a listen to what this professor said, what he's doing to combat cheaters using AI to write papers.
Sorry, hang on 1 second.
Okay.
I got it.
Sure.
I got it right here.
Buttons.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this discussion post was a portion of my students' midterm, and if you look, it looks normal, right? But if you copy and paste this, in white ink, I placed the word Madagascar somewhere in the response in a way that makes no sense. So, if Madagascar was somewhere in my student's response in a way that did not make sense, I knew that they copied and pasted the entire thing and just threw it in AI.
Wow.
You type it out, you highlight it, you change the color of the text to white so you can't see it on the paper. Someone copies and pastes it into AI. It kicks out an answer. They copy and paste the answer onto the paper, turn in the paper. They don't know that they didn't see right Madagascar in a place that it doesn't make sense.
You know, there was a sweet spot when kids could use AI and nobody thought they were cheating. That small, tiny window.
Yep.
Those lucky students
Yep.
who were able to use ChatGPT and not get busted. Now it's almost impossible.
You probably had half a school year
Yeah.
to get away with it before it was like well
They're like,
known.
wow, how are all these great essays coming in all of a sudden?
Yep. So if you're heading back to school and you're like, boy, ChatGPT, open source, whatever AI programs are out there.
I'll just change a few words here and there and it'll be
great.
mine. Just don't copy and paste.
Do it.
I mean, it's fine to use it to find the information, but you got to put it in your own words.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I guess
no different than looking it up on the internet anyway.
Us old people can bitch and moan about, you didn't have to go use the Dewey Decimal System and find find the Encyclopedia Britannica on the bookshelf to find the information in alphabetical order to do your research. Sure, it's easier now.
I mean, that's what the internet is, a giant encyclopedia.
It's a giant encyclopedia, absolutely. But just don't copy and paste it.
Right. And I mean, we always had to provide our sources.
Yeah, bibliography.
Yes. Oh,
what happened to that? Well, you just asked ChatGPT for the bibliography.
Well, yeah. What's the source? I want to, so that it came from somewhere.
I never understood. I got such a bad grade because, Mark, John, Paul, they were all right there in my bibliography, and I never got credit. I'm so mad. There were 12 of them, and it just, every time. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I don't understand.
Right.
You said you wanted the bibliography. Don't cheat on your papers. Vic, you've been doing rock shows since the invention of rock, basically. Do you remember your first mosh pit?
Oh, Metallica at Monsters of Rock in Akron.
Okay.
Yep. That was 88.
Okay. And you were like, I'm ready for it. I'm getting in there.
It just broke out.
You were just on the floor and it just happened.
It just happened. I was like,
Okay.
okay, this is what we're doing now.
All right. If you've been to any kind of rock show, including Sonic Temple, I remember this year I saw something for the first time. What show was it? I think it was Bring Me the Horizon. And we were halfway up on the floor. We were right by the soundboard. Yeah, we were a good amount up. And obviously the floor itself was pretty busy. And all of a sudden I start to hear, even through the music, I hear, and it's getting louder. And then as it gets close enough, you hear, pit, 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 pit. And there's a snake of guys all following each other, holding onto each other's shoulders. Like the old game you had on your Nokia phone that got the snake out longer.
The snake, yeah.
And they're all heading the pit, pit, pit. They're all heading up towards the pit. It's just it's a rite of passage. It happens. If you're going to go to a rock show, you're going to be on the floor, especially somewhere close to the stage. A pit's probably going to break out. And it happens all over the world, including New Zealand. There's a band called Devil's Skin out in New Zealand. They've been around for a while. They've been around long enough where they were celebrating the 10-year anniversary of their Be Like the River album. Okay. And they had a big show going on.
Never heard of this.
This is Devil's Skin. Female singer, alt rock band, doing their thing.
Okay.
So they're performing their show, and they're about halfway through the set when all of a sudden, all hell broke loose on the floor. Because naturally they're expecting a mosh pit. That's not the problem. But apparently, one concert goer there in the mosh pit noticed someone kind of give their left leg a little shake, a little shimmy. And upon looking down, that's when they noticed someone wasn't wearing their mosh pit diaper and just decided, I'm not leaving the floor.
And
yep.
Like a number 2?
Yep.
Oh, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't poop in the mosh pit. That is rule number 1.
Described by concert goers as huge, massive, and I thought it was some guy's shoe. It was so big.
Oh my gosh!
And so he was he just let it fall down through his shorts
let
or
it
whatever.
fall down through his shorts onto the floor. Now here's the problem. It's a mosh pit, so people are jumping around
and falling,
stomping,
and falling,
and falling.
Oh my gosh!
So this is like somebody pooped in the pool, and now they got to clear it out.
It caught the attention of one concert goer who apparently couldn't take the mix of sight and sound and smell and just vomited everywhere.
Oh, no. That is a mess.
And so begins the problem. Because now you've got a massive log, which has now been waffle stomped by Birkenstocks and metal boots, splattered all over the place. Mixed with the newly introduced vomit on the floor. Oh, my God. And then it just goes awry. People are puking everywhere.
It's Problem Child.
It's Stand By Me pie eating contest.
Yeah. Well, this happened in Problem Child.
People are just going to... People are crying. People are screaming and running out. It is an absolute madhouse at this Devil Skin concert.
Oh, my gosh.
They had to shut the show down while people cleared out. They had to basically evacuate as much as possible so they could get in there and clean and scrub.
Wow.
That is...
Once one person noticed the biohazard problem, everyone just lost it.
Wow. So they had to stop. They stopped the band.
Oh, yeah. They stopped the show. Most people went outside because at this point, the smell was...
that is something you're not going to stop smelling for a long time. You know how sometimes an odor gets up in your nose and you're still smelling it 12 hours later?
Yep.
That
and
would
vomit's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Problem Child, they're riding the Himalayan at the carnival. You remember the Himalayan ride? And he pukes, and it's flying all around, and all the kids start puking, and then everybody standing around starts puking, and eventually the whole carnival's puking.
One lady was described as having... She was outside. She had vomit all in her hair, poop all over her legs, and she's just crying in the corner.
Oh, man.
And you have to drive home like that.
Yes, and then you got to drive home.
That's so bad.
Wow.
I can't think of another situation that isn't involving death or anything like this.
Right.
That would be worse. What could be worse?
They said they finally did get it cleaned up. The concert did continue, Except there was a giant empty circle where no one was back in the mosh pit. No one wanted to go in there.
Oh, it wasn't roped off? They just wouldn't go.
Yeah, they just wouldn't go. So you just had this massive circle of emptiness right in the middle of the concert on the floor. Oh.
Did this whole thing start with lettuce?
You know, I think there's a good chance. Well, no, probably not, because they described it as it looked like someone's shoe.
Okay,
so if
it
it's
was
that solid and
yeah.
compact,
That is
if it's that much of a log, it ain't Sipadibosaurus spice. Oh, devil skin, you've got a story to tell now at your next interview. What's the worst thing to ever happen at one of your concerts?
Right.
Oh, let me tell you. I was talking with a friend of mine about, my move here a year and a half ago, and really hope, fingers crossed, I don't have to move again. Besides the final location that Nora and I will pick when the kids are gone, which hopefully will be here in Columbus. No, I've moved enough. I'm done with it. Been through it all. And I was reminded of a story one time where I was actually living with a buddy of mine years ago, and was moving out of town, got a new job, I was ready to go, and I hired a couple movers off of Craigslist because I couldn't afford like a moving company. They can get fairly expensive. So I went online and looked for movers, and sure enough, I found two gentlemen. They pull up in a box truck. This was not a company. This was two guys making some money.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure by the graffiti on the side of the box truck that this was not an official company. But let me tell you, all I had was basically my bedroom I lived in and a couple random things. Like I had a box of like kitchen appliances and things like that. But these guys were so fast that by the time I said, okay, we're done, and we got to my new place for them to unload, I had noticed more stuff, and I was like, wait, this isn't mine. They were so fast by the time I had turned around to like just put a few things in my car, they got all my stuff, plus about a quarter of my roommate's stuff. That's how fast they were moving boxes and moving things, that they took extra stuff. And I was like, well, you guys gotta take that back. Like, this isn't mine. You guys were too good. And so I was just reminded of like mover stories. And I want to know the mover mishap, because I did have a friend who was moving years ago and the truck got in a car accident. Lost more than half of his stuff. Dresser demolished, bed frame all cracked. Like half the stuff of the truck was broken from the accident. Did you ever have any moving incidents? Kelly, can you think of any?
I haven't. I've moved a lot. Just especially in my 20s, we moved all the time, but it was always friends helping. And then Charlie and I have moved a couple times, and we have always rented a U-Haul and just had family come over and help us move. Yeah. So, and it's all gone pretty well.
Pretty lucky.
Broken anything? Yeah, pretty lucky. But it is a lot of work. Like, I don't ever want to do that again.
You never know how much stuff you have until you move. Dude. It's just like, why do we have all this stuff? And there's, again, and we really, when we moved here from Detroit, we really consolidated. We got rid of a lot of stuff. And there's still, every so often, when I go in the basement to go get something out of the corner room, I'm like, why? This is not coming out of the corner room.
This
why
box
do we
has never
have
been
this?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes no sense.
No.
Couldn't agree more.
Vic, any moving issues that you can think of?
No, like Kelly, I mean, when I was young, it was always friends. And Heather and I had one big move. And you talk about having stuff, raising two kids and living in the same place for 20 years.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Ooh, you had
The
stuff.
accumulation of things.
And we filled up a dumpster, a big dumpster.
One of those ones they drop in your driveway? Yeah.
4 times we filled it up and still had a ton of stuff.
Oh, my God.
All right. And so but you know what I did? I rented a U-Haul to take things that I just was not going to let them take. TVs, computers, that stuff, anything. I was like, I can't give them a chance to break any of it.
It's kind of
But they were great. And it was 2 men in a truck.
Yeah, 2 men in a truck.
And they did a great job.
Kind of off topic, but as you were filling up those dumpsters, can you remember one thing that was like, I don't know, 16, 17 years old, and you're like, why did we have this
Yeah.
sitting
Oh, dude, I could have probably made a list
of just stuff?
You know, an old lava lamp. How's that?
Okay, that's a good one.
That
Yeah,
didn't
an old
work
lady-
anymore. That was sitting around for 10 years.
Right, just sat there. Yeah. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Mary. How you guys this morning?
Good, Mary.
Mary.
Thanks for the call. Mary, what did you have like a moving issue with something?
Well, it wasn't myself. It was my stepmother's mother. I got to tell you real quick, it was 1988. We were moving from Maryland to West Virginia, and my stepmother's mother was moving in with us. So we went and unloaded all our stuff in storage, loaded it into a Ryder truck. My dad hitched up his 57 Cadillac to the back of this Ryder truck, and my stepmom, her mom, and me and the other kids were all in the car. We were ahead of him. Apparently, the muffler of the truck caught the floor of the truck on fire. So the truck was on fire. He literally had to unhitch his 57 Cadillac with the dolly and push it away from the truck.
Oh.
Didn't realize it. He opened up the back of the truck. Everything engulfed in flames.
Oh, no.
No.
I had to listen to her TV blow up, her microwave blow up, her husband's military funeral flag burned up.
Oh,
Everything burned
gosh.
up.
I honestly thought she was going to say her
one
husband
box
blew
of
up.
Photos. There was one box of photos that survived the fire.
But,
And it's because I shoved it in a hole so tight that no flames could get a hold of
oh,
it.
wow. But I bet Dad was out there, save the car!
Right.
Save the car!
Yeah, they were like pushing the Cadillac back.
Yep.
I don't know how he did it. My dad was like in his late 60s by this point, maybe early 70s.
Hey, it's that mom strength. It's
Yeah.
that adrenaline kicks in. He was going to carry that car away from the fire.
was
I
like,
appreciate the
"Yeah,
call,
that's
Mary.
for sure."
Thank you so much for the call. Have yourself a great Tuesday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Josh.
Josh, did you have a mover incident?
Unfortunately, and all of this is from one time we moved. Had an ex-friend of ours help us move. He broke a $40 Freddy Krueger bobblehead that I got my wife. I had a CD case worth of about $300 worth of CDs.
Okay.
All original copies, like first prints of every Metallica, every
Okay.
AC/DC.
Uh-huh.
A concert ticket from my dad that was for, I believe it was 1976 for Ted Nugent,
Okay.
and 2 Highway to Hell tickets from 1979.
So basically,
memorabilia.
your memorabilia collection all up in flames. That would absolutely not be a good day. I would say if all my memorabilia went up.
It's kind of
dude.
hurts your heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get that it could be a lot worse, but it hurts your heart.
No matter
Because of
what,
that,
yeah.
You know, there's some things that are just irreplaceable.
Right.
Money can't get it back.
Yeah, sure. Would it be frustrating to lose the bedroom set or the whole entire living room set?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the memorabilia, that's what would...
Everything, I can get the CDs, but I can't get those
the
tickets.
tickets
Right,
back.
right,
Yeah. I appreciate the call, man. I hope you have yourself a great Tuesday. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Alex.
Alex, what was your mover issue?
Oh, when me and my girlfriend first moved into our first apartment out of high school, we both had a bunch of, cheap IKEA furniture, a desk. There were a few different things we had. And every item of furniture we had that was IKEA trash, once we tried moving it and getting it up the stairs, every single piece fell apart.
It kind of folded.
Yeah.
You know, I have put together many a bookcase that had a good, 11-degree lean to it. Like you don't get the shelves in, or that one screw comes in sideways and goes through the shelf, and so or if you don't put that cheap piece of fabric board, what's it called, particle board on the back, with those tiny little nails you had to nail in all the way around. Yeah, that stuff will fold on you easily, no problem. Thanks so much for the call. 0319 said my parents just moved all their stuff to move out of Arizona. Moving truck crashed in Cincinnati, flipped over, caught on fire, and the driver died.
Oh my God.
Lifetime of personal effects gone. The insurance from the movers offered them $900.
Oh, are you kidding?
No. We're going to have a discussion about this.
Yeah, my lawyer wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I ain't taking $900. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, what was your mover issue?
Okay, it wasn't so much the mover, but I one time was moving, and I made it 1.5 miles from the U-Haul place and decided I wanted to go get Burger King. Forgot I was in a U-Haul truck, went through the drive-thru, and crashed the whole top of the U-Haul truck.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
I did that one time. They had the sign that kind of hung out, and it was for this particular McDonald's. It was like a pay here, pick up here.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like they would rotate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it stuck out, and I wasn't thinking, and I came with the U-Haul truck and
took it out.
And then there's no backing up because you back up, and for some reason the screech gets louder when you back up.
And then you tear everything the rest of the way.
I did.
And it's also you're still hungry and you want your burger,
Right,
so
yeah.
you're in a big situation.
Yeah, you're like give him
I
I'm
actually
done.
called my husband and told him what I did, and I was like, "So, do you want me to go inside and get us something to eat?"
Right, exactly. Yeah. Oh, the worries. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much.
So what is it? What happens then? Well, I mean, your insurance obviously has to pay for that.
Yeah, well, it depends because you either have the insurance from U-Haul, like they always try and sell you, or you have to make a claim on your insurance, and then it permanently sits there, or you can, I guess, pay the cash for the, for the damage.
I can't imagine how much that costs.
That's probably a lot. Yeah.
Man.
I don't remember. McDonald's never came after me or anything. I think it was just kind of like part of doing business.
Yeah, they probably
really?
just claimed it.
Right, they just claimed
Like
it.
their insurance just paid for it.
And I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I got the insurance on the U-Haul, so it was like, hey, sorry.
How old were you?
Oh, God, I have no idea. 25, 20, somewhere in the mid-20s. Yep. Just hearing that screech is, that'll tighten your sphincter super quick.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, autopsy results were revealed yesterday, and authorities have determined that a man fatally shot his wife and their 6 children, set fire to various parts of the home, and then killed himself. All the bodies were found in their burning home on Friday in Michigan. The children range in age from 5 to 15. The dad / gunman, Christopher Korokowicz, was a vice president of sales and marketing for the American Heart Association until he was fired earlier this month, and no word on why he lost his job. The mom, Amanda Korokowicz, was a substitute elementary school teacher. The 2 of them had 4 boys and twin girls. Johnson & Johnson says it will pay an estimated $5.5 billion to resolve tens of thousands of lawsuits alleging its baby powder and other talc products cause ovarian cancer. Now, these cases have been going on for at least 10 years. The settlement covers about 76,000 outstanding claims and has to be accepted by 95% of the ovarian cancer claimants before it becomes final. But Johnson & Johnson has already settled most of the cases alleging that its talc contained asbestos and caused mesothelioma. Why is this? Should this be? I don't know. You pull something like that from the shelf.
Yeah,
Sounds like I don't know.
It seems like if that is an accusation, leaving the product on the shelf for 10 years doesn't seem like the right solution. I mean, granted, you can't just go in and yank everything. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you're telling a business, no, you can't do business until we figure this out. But it's been 10 years.
Is it causing more cancer?
Right, exactly.
More mesotheliomas?
Well, I would think.
Anyway, what a
That's
situation. A Montana man who hiked with 2 friends 10 miles up the state's highest mountain slipped near the summit, landed on one of his hiking poles, which skewered him below his left arm and exited his lower back.
Oh!
Yeah, it was going through about 8 inches of his insides. All right. This is where this pole was, and it went from front to back. Now, this man is an ER nurse. His name is David Cifaldi, and he says thanks to his training, he could tell that the pole missed vital organs. He determined he could still take deep breaths. So he did use a satellite device to alert authorities, but then he and his 2 friends began the trek back. They walked 6.5 hours, this guy walked, with a pole stuck through his body. Now, one of the friends walked behind him to make sure there was no, massive blood loss. And then another guy went ahead a little ways to warn other hikers that they were about to come upon a very gnarly scene.
Hey, just so you know, in about 4 minutes.
Yes.
Right.
You're going to see something you've never seen before.
Probably want to shield those kiddos' eyes. If you got kid, I don't know.
We're going to see this on the next season of The Pit.
Oh,
this is exactly the kind of thing we would see on The Pit.
That's the one episode that I know the most about, and the one that I've seen replay 100 times in my house is the episode from Grey's Anatomy, one of the early seasons, where I guess there's a train accident and a guy and a girl are impaled by the same metal pole.
Yeah, they're
together.
stuck
face to face.
Yes, I remember
And I think
that.
the girl is the one that has to give up and die because she had the more severe injuries.
Oh, yeah. Spoiler alert.
Well, here's what I know. I know for a fact it takes place before episode 6, season 1. And I know that because last night, Nora turns on Grey's Anatomy, which is one of her, behind the scenes, just anything shows. But she only watches up to episode 6. She'll watch episode 6, season 1, and then restarts it. And she did it last night.
Just the first half of the first season.
No, season 6, episode 1. I'm sorry, season 6, episode 1. And she turned on the TV, and it said season 6, episode 2, and she goes, gotta restart it. And I'm like, you're missing 75% of the show. It's been going on for 22, 23 seasons.
Wait, she's never watched beyond that?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Why
Or
there?
she's seen, when McDreamy dies or something. I don't know. She goes,
that's in a later season.
She
Much
says,
later,
she says the show gets stupid after that, so she stops after...
I did
Season
something
6.
similar. I think there were 9 seasons available on Netflix when I first got Netflix many moons ago, and so I watched all 9 seasons, and I've never seen beyond that. I loved it.
Right.
But never bothered watching
Never bothered
more.
the rest, yep.
Interesting.
But I can tell you everything that happens, because every medical show is the same.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, anyway, hey, this hiker, he ended up having surgery. They removed the pole. He's recovering now, and he says because he didn't make it to the summit, he is headed back up there as soon as possible. Those are your 3 things.
Really? He's just back at it.
Back at it.
Wow.
I mean, I guess, they tell you if something like that happens, if you get in a plane crash, get on a plane the next day. You gotta
get back on the horse.
You gotta
as
get
they
back
say.
on those. Attack those fears.
Yeah.
Don't let it keep you down.
That's right.
Now I gotta go watch the rest of Grey's Anatomy.
I know. Now I'm in the
Now
mood.
I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I gotta see which doctors are gonna die and how. Because
You have a long way to go.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Yeah.
I saw up to the plane crash, and then there wasn't anything else available on Netflix.
Oh, that's right. They were all in a plane, or a bunch of them were in a plane crash together.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah. It's like,
have you seen all of Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we still watch it.
Really? That's one of your and Heather shows?
Yeah, well, it was Heather's show, and
you got sucked in,
I think
didn't
I
you?
probably started about season 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got sucked in, and now I've done that so much.
Now I'm begging for it to end.
I do that with the reality shows that she watches that I absolutely hate. But I'll be on the couch working, and someone will say something, and I'll be like, so wait a minute, he used to be engaged to that one, but now they're living together? And she goes through the whole story, and then I'm like, well, what did he do? They said he was dead. Son of a bitch.
I know. Did you get wrapped
Yeah,
up? There are a couple of amazing characters, like Bailey. Bailey's just a great character. So there's a couple of great characters in there.
she's like a charge nurse,
Oh.
isn't she, Bailey?
Well, now I don't want to spoil it.
Once the hot one left, I was done.
Oh,
The hot one?
Yeah.
Meredith Grey?
No. Katherine Heigl.
Katherine Heigl.
Yeah.
Oh, that was wasn't she only in 1 season? 3
No,
seasons.
that's
3
it?
seasons? Not very many.
I don't know, but she
It was
was
that short of a run?
Well, she was gone when I started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she used to be. Actually, she was in a show called Roswell on the CW back in the day. Used to follow Dawson's Creek.
Okay.
And it was about these aliens. She was an alien.
Well, I know she got a couple movie roles, and I heard she turned into a real bitch.
Yeah, like nobody wants to work with her
Yeah,
anymore.
they were done with it.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, it's 99.7 on the Blitz. All right, quick question. I want to see how you fall. This is straight up Coin of Destiny style. They recently surveyed Americans and asked them, would you rather take $50,000 instantly, or coin flip for $1 million. $1 million zero, or 50,000 right now. Where do you fall on the poll? There are 3 possible answers.
Okay, what are the 3?
Wait, what's the third
yes,
one?
no, or what?
Or, God, I don't know.
Oh.
That was
All
enough.
right. I think 50,000 or 50% chance you'll get $1 million.
Uh-huh.
I think that I'm taking the 50,000.
Think you're taking the 50,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm taking the 50,000 because if I botched the coin flip and didn't get the $1 million,
I'd be so angry.
I would be really upset with myself.
That
So
would
just
be-
take the guaranteed money and call it a day.
And that's it. Okay.
It's like letting it ride at the craps table, right?
A little bit.
You know?
A little bit. I mean, those are about the odds at a craps table. The best odds in the casino are the craps table. Well, that's not true of Baccarat, but craps table, they've only got like a 0.8% chance or house edge when it comes to craps. So,
What are you guys doing?
I think at this point, I'm flipping the coin.
I think I'm flipping the coin.
I'm going to flip the coin.
I think I'm flipping. Do you have a coin in your old man bag over there?
No, I don't.
Is that
Where's
a
the coin
briefcase?
of destiny?
I thought I had it.
Did
I
you
must
call a
have it.
briefcase an old man
I
bag?
did.
You
Yeah.
did. I just let it go.
Bag, yeah. I'm probably flipping the coin. Here's the deal. Kelly, you actually fall on the, we'll call it the majority side. 65% of people said they would take the guaranteed 50,000.
Is that an old lady bet?
No. It's a safe bet. It's a conservative decision.
If I was in a situation where, I was all behind on my bills and everything, and I couldn't risk not taking the 50 grand.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Is the 50 grand going to change my stress level?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sure, don't get me wrong. Anyone handing me $50,000 would
Yeah,
be
that's
welcome.
huge. It's huge.
But at the same time, like you said, my bills are paid.
Yeah.
So
50 grand's not enough for retirement.
right.
But
Exactly.
$1 million is.
$1 million.
It's definitely going to go
Yeah, it
a lot
goes a
further
long
toward that
way.
retirement.
25% of people said they would take the coin flip. 10% said that they just weren't really sure what they would do.
Yeah.
It'd be a tough one, but I'm probably taking the coin flip.
Because I'll be able to retire earlier with the $1 million.
Here's question number 2. All right, on the count of 3, I want you. Let's just assume all of us are taking the coin flip.
All right.
All right. So I've got the coin in my hand.
Yep.
On the count of 3, call out your coin flip.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Tails.
I knew you were going to do that.
Did you do tails too?
No, I did heads.
You two did heads.
Yeah, I would
I
always
did tails.
I would always go heads.
Okay.
That would be the
I did
guarantee.
tails.
Keith said, I'm flipping the coin. I already don't have 50K.
That's all right. So it's not going to affect me either way. I can see that. 800-821-9970. Shoot us a text. You taking the guarantee? You going for that flip of a coin?
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
If you work for a company and you're not happy, I'm fully in support of heading out and finding a new job. Like, life's too short. You don't want to work to live. Hopefully, you can find a position that you really enjoy. However, on your way out, it's best to say your goodbyes. It's best to kind of just say, sorry, this didn't work out. This isn't the position for me. It's not what I thought it was. There's lots of ways you can gracefully just kind of exit the building.
Without burning bridges, you mean?
Yeah, definitely. Or without committing absolute fraud, which is what this man in Flagler County, Florida did. Yes, we're heading down south. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Jimmy Paul Garcia Velez was a controller at this said construction company in Palm Coast. And as the controller, he had access to not only the computer, but all the employee files. And he decided on his way out the best thing to do was to reroute the direct deposit of 7 coworkers right into his bank account.
Oh, dude.
That is such a dumb crime.
I mean, do you really not think they're going to figure this out?
Not only that, but he turned off his own health insurance payments, putting 100% of the company, of his premiums on the company. So his health insurance is being paid 100% by the company. As you can tell, it did not take long for the company to notice something's not adding up. The left side of the ledger isn't matching the right side of the ledger. And then they tend to look into things. And sure enough, that's when they followed the money, which led right to his bank accounts. What did you think was going to happen here?
You didn't even try an offshore situation?
Right. Yeah, you got to reroute that through like 17 banks.
Cayman Islands.
And end up either in the Cayman Islands or like in the Swiss bank system somewhere. It's the only way you're maybe possibly going to get away with this. Nope. He just rerouted those paychecks right into his account. Fairly easy to catch this man. And he was being charged with organized scheme to defraud and grand theft. Because you're not supposed to do that. Story number 2 takes us over to Allentown, Pennsylvania, where a man has just been arrested. Stephen McCarthy decided to head over to the gym where he was going to do the old clean and jerk routine. However, his clean and jerk routine took place in the showers. He literally cleaned and jerked. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that in public.
I'm already half tempted to call the cops when I'm in any kind of locker room because there's too much nakedness in there. Honestly, have some shame, throw on a towel.
I am amazed. And I get it. I get it. It's the gym locker room. It's whatever. But I don't think of any one time I've walked from the shower to my locker without a towel wrapped around me.
Yeah.
So you're just talking about the women, right, Kelly?
I'm talking about, from what I've heard about the men's locker room from my husband.
Oh,
it's like,
okay.
And then the women, they do it too. It's like, honestly, why am I having to dodge your naked body parts?
You got to be real careful coming around the corner of the locker room in the men's locker room, because you will definitely, get a docking situation.
Really?
Yeah, you're playing tummy sticks right off the bat if you come around the corner too fast.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, you do not want that.
Gay.
Yeah, you do not.
It's too much. It's too much. There's too much parading around. I don't.
And it's
But
always.
I don't understand. If you ever, that's just sports.
Sure, no, absolutely, I get it.
Girls are naked.
I get it.
Guys are naked
That's
in their
locker
locker room.
But just wrap a towel.
Throw on a towel. That's what they're there for.
I'll even put on my boxers, like, up the towel, like the beach routine. You go up the towel and then you take the towel off.
Yeah.
So I'm already in my boxers.
Some people like Rod Tidwell. He wants to air dry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just ain't for me.
All right, but how about George freaking Johnson? Your 78-year-old.
Yeah. I mean,
gym goer.
He's straight up, the Cathedral of Notre Dame between his two knees. Dong, dong. They're just swinging back and forth like a bell system. And it's like no one needs to see that much sway.
Good night.
It's just,
and then they have the audacity to put one leg up on the bench to start drying their legs. What are you doing?
It's like when you only get 2 lemons in the giant grocery bag, and it's just this much bag and 2 lemons at the bottom as they stand there like Captain Morgan trying to tell you about their grandkid going to OSU.
Striking up a conversation.
Yeah. And it's just... Anyways.
Daniel said, he texted him, "My eyes are up here, Kelly."
Yeah. Anyways, Stephen McCarthy was arrested for disorderly conduct, harassment. You can't go doing that kind of stuff in the shower of the gym. Don't do that. Especially because it was described as he was in the stall moaning.
Oh my gosh. Straight to jail.
If I'm trying to sit there and, rinse off and dry off at my locker and I just hear...
Definitely getting a ban from the gym, I think.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
happening.
You can't go back.
No.
You cannot go back to that. That's when Planet Fitness sets off the lug alarm. Like, stop lifting heavy weights. I'm done. Anyways, that's your Not So Breaking News 987. Someone jumped online and said, what's something you're very good at, but you don't talk about because people wouldn't believe you? And the internet came through, as they usually do. This person says, I'm a 48-year-old man who can sew anything.
Oh, I love that. Why would you be bragging about that?
Right, but you're also,
Try to be a manly man.
Right.
That's not like a manly
Exactly.
man thing.
As a 59-year-old, 6-year-old woman saying I can sew anything is great. 48-year-old man? I mean, unless that's your job, probably not going to run around bragging about
All
that.
right, yeah, I see what you're saying.
This person says, untying tight knots. When I was a child, I tied extremely tight knots on purpose just so I could work them out and untie them. That would be a valuable skill because I've sat there before, like with a pen on a shoelace, and you try and get that pen like underneath that knot just to get it going.
Worst of the carry-out food bags, plastic bags, when they double tie it. It's like you have to cut them with scissors.
I just ripped the bag open. Yeah, I'm ripping the plastic. Yeah, you double knot that thing, bag's in the trash. Not happening. This person says, Guitar Hero. I dropped out of high school for a bit and played it nonstop to keep myself busy. I even won money at a couple of tournaments. I'm a 36-year-old woman who works for the government now, and I doubt that my prowess would be appreciated in a polite little conversation. So that's why you keep it on the down low.
I would appreciate it.
I'm trying to think of a skill that I have that I keep on the down low, but I really can't think of one. You can think of, Kelly?
Well, I mean, it's nothing to brag about, but I can.
Oh, I can't wait
I
to hear
learned a
this.
new way to tie my shoelaces, so that it's like a lot faster, and it's really like they keep. They don't come untied. It's fast and it's strong.
Are you wearing laces?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to see this now.
Right.
What is this?
These laces are bad. I could probably do it better with your laces.
Okay,
but-
do it with my laces. I don't care. Here. Put my foot in there. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. That's a stretch. Okay.
Oh, good. I can see it.
You did that.
Do the
Okay,
regular tie first. What did you do different?
He kind of did the, I see. Yeah. And around, which is what I do. You did both ears. Actually, I don't know what you did.
I do. She put one through the other.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do it, right?
You wrap it around and pull it through. I'm saying she just.
That's
like
what I'm saying. You
crisscrossed
can't
them.
brag about something that people can't tell you're even doing something different. But I had to learn it on TikTok. And I learned it and I practiced it. Now I can do it pretty fast.
You did. You did it very fast.
Thank
okay.
you.
It does feel snug.
It's pretty snug.
Yeah, it feels. But you can still do the one string pull and it comes untied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, you won't be left with like a knot or anything.
Okay, good. 800-821-9970. Think you got a special skill you really want to talk about?
Well, I mean, just because most people who don't fish like I fish, they wouldn't understand like how quick I can tie a lure on.
I would never be able to do that.
Okay.
That I can get a backlash out. I don't care how bad it is it's when the line gets all bunched up in a bait caster reel. Again, that's why I don't talk about it. The one I will say is my sense of direction.
Okay.
You could basically put me in a field, blindfold me, spinning me around in circles, and I could tell you which way I was facing.
You know what? That's funny you say that because someone else commented. They said directions. I always know which cardinal direction I'm facing, even when I'm underground.
Well,
even if I've been somewhere once, I can always find my way back.
Yeah, I feel.
later.
Yeah, if I drive somewhere, I don't need directions again.
Nora's pretty good at that. I'll be like, how did you remember that? We were there once.
Yeah.
She's pretty good at remembering where things are.
We drove to my husband's mother's house for 20 years up to Galleon, and during COVID, I had to go up there by myself for the first time. I had no idea where to go.
Wow.
Like, what are the directions?
It has something to do with how much mercury you have in your nose, your sense of direction. And I guess
what?
Yeah, that's what I read. And I guess women have much less mercury in their nose than men.
I have not heard that.
That's something I read.
Okay. This is a unique skill. Someone says when a string comes out of sweatpants or a hoodie, I can very quickly put it back together with just my hands.
Did my wife write that? Because she is amazing
Is she good at that too?
That's cool.
You do like you get it started and then you do the bunch up pull, bunch up pull.
She's really good at that.
800-821-9970. Let's see.
Steve says, I love to untangle anything. Christmas lights, fishing line, cords, bring it on.
Oh, okay. Yep. This person says, I'm known as a super recognizer. I can recall faces and names at a superior level.
Wow, I'm jealous of you. I forget a name 10 seconds after you tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
I have to say it a couple times.
Introduce yourself. Start a little small talk conversation. Within 10 or 15 seconds, I forgot who I'm talking to.
So we have a new employee here, and Thick is the one who helps me remember her name because her name's Sharon, and I know I'm thinking I have to say it a million times in my head to remember it. But he goes, "Would you
Sharon?
Sharon?"
Well, okay.
And I was like, I'll never forget it now.
It was like a week ago you guys were doing that, and I was like, thank God they did that.
Yes.
I'm going to remember her name now.
Definitely.
And I just walked out to make my breakfast, and she was standing right there, and I went, God, what is her name?
Oh, you couldn't.
I am the absolute worst.
You got to say the name. I have to say it. If I keep saying your name while I'm talking to you, then I'll remember it.
Yeah, I wish that I could hold on to that, but I just can't. I'd love to know yours. 800-821-9970. What's that weird special skill you have that you just don't talk about? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Well, I'm kind of known as like the quiet guy at my job, but I drive trucks, so I spend all day just singing along, and I like to sing deathcore all the time.
You like
really something I can
You sing what, did you say?
I said I usually I like to sing deathcore.
Oh, deathcore.
Okay, that's a special skill. If you can do that without ripping your vocal cords.
Especially think about the quietest guy in your office, and that's the guy singing deathcore.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. Thank you for the call. I really appreciate it, man. I can hit a steel target the size of my phone at 1,000 yards.
Dang.
Oh, so you're just a lethal assassin, Jeff. Okay. Good to know. That is definitely a special skill.
People who play a lot of Call of Duty, they
tend to get out. Yeah. Tend to be a skill they pick up. 800-821-9970. If you've got one, we'd love to hear it. Also, coming up next, we've got your 5-Finger Death Punch tickets. If you want to check them out live in concert, your chance to win about 3.5 minutes away. 99.7 The Blitz.
Step away from the ledge. I'm coming down. I could never be what you want me to.
5-Finger Death Punch going to be at Nationwide Arena Wednesday, October 21st with special guest Cody Jinks and Eva Under Fire. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Or you can win your tickets right now. Very simple. We're doing 5 questions for 5-Finger. Actually, I'm going to make it even simpler. We're doing 5 questions for 5-Finger Death Punch.
What?
All these questions have to do with 5 fingers.
Oh,
and there's 5 of them. So it's 5 questions about 5 fingers for 5-Finger Death Punch.
I love it.
800-821-9970. If you want to go see 5-Finger Death Punch, October 21st, Nationwide Arena. We're looking for a contestant right now to play the 5-Finger quiz, 5-question 5-Finger quiz for 5-Finger Death Punch. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is the Gooch.
The Gooch. Okay, that is quite the name.
Now listen.
Did you?
The Gooch is the guy that used to beat up Arnold on different strokes. It's not a taint. A taint is a taint.
Yes. No, I remember the Gooch. I remember the Gooch.
You can tell yourself whatever you want, but the Gooch is a Gooch. Your best friends are a sack of balls and a dirty beehole. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know who gave you that name, but I would not be friends with them anymore. Unless you name yourself that, and that's a weird choice. But okay, whatever, Gooch.
Yeah, I don't want to be the Gooch or the Gimp.
No, neither.
No.
All right, that's fine. That's fine, Gooch. We're still going to give you a chance to win 5-Finger Death Punch tickets. It's very simple. I've got 5 questions for you. And you need to get them all right if you want to win 5-Finger Death Punch tickets, okay?
Oh, jeez.
All of these have to do with 5 fingers, okay?
All right. And now, and all you guys are going to help me, right? Is that how it works?
That is not how the game works, no. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. That's like your friend who named you Gooch. We're like them. We don't like you that much. We would not give you the answers. Yeah. All right, here we go. First question. This lizard has 5 fingers and is also used in a kitchen, usually to melt cheese or heat the top of something.
This
lizard has 5 fingers.
Lizard.
But it's also the name of a kitchen item used to usually melt cheese or heat the top of something.
A broiler?
No, there's no lizard called the boiler. No. That would be the salamander. Salamander.
I didn't know that.
That's
Does he
called-
have to get all 5?
I would have said broiler.
Yeah.
Can I give him a... Never mind.
Does he have to get all 5 right?
Well, technically, but I only have 5 questions, so I'm not going to rewrite more questions. So you just hang on, Gooch. We'll see how you do. All right, let's try this one. Let's try this one. I'll make it a little easier. Which little piggy had roast beef?
You want the number?
Yeah.
The second finger, second pinky toe.
Second pinky. Do you have more than one pinky? Gooch, you are failing miserably. No, it's your middle finger.
Yeah, the middle toe.
Your middle finger.
The third one.
Third, yes.
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef.
This piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none, and this little piggy, we all the way home.
Yep, you're
exactly.
right. Oh,
All right, Gooch,
good.
let's try him. Which is the only character on The Simpsons with 5 fingers?
Oh, there is one?
Oh, my. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Marge?
Well, Dick, you want to take a guess?
I have no idea.
I'm going to say Marge. Marge.
No, that is a wrong answer, Gooch. We already told you that's wrong.
Oh,
Boy,
okay.
Do you like? Are you into S&M? You like punishment? Like I told you twice, it was the wrong answer. You wanted me to say it again. No, you're wrong. You're a bad boy. No.
It's the only way my wife has to.
Wow. Okay, just stop right there. Just stop right there. Thick. No guess. Kelly, any guess?
I was going to say Homer.
I don't know. Is it Duff Man?
It is not Duff Man.
Okay.
The one person in The Simpsons, above all, who would have 5 fingers.
C. Montgomery Burns?
No. Higher than that.
Oh.
As high as you can go.
God?
God is the only character on The Simpsons that has 5 fingers. Yeah. All right, let's try this one. This animal is known as the trash panda. Has 5 fingers.
A raccoon.
There we go. Finally.
Yes.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Last question, Gooch. Here we go. Last question. Speaking of 5 fingers, how many fingers did Octomom have inside of her at one time?
40.
Look at that.
40?
Oh, no.
No, 80.
There we go. Yes. 80 fingers. The only thing Octomom and my senior prom date had in common. Anyways.
I have a bonus.
Oh, my God.
Can I do a bonus one?
Yes, you can.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
What?
What did the 5 fingers say to the
Come on,
face?
Gooch. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Oh, Gooch, get him off the show. Just give him the tickets. Get him off the show. Gooch, oh, man, you failed miserably, but you know what? We'll give you tickets anyways.
You've been a good sport.
5-finger death punch, nationwide arena, October 21st. You're going to be there, okay?
Awesome. You're the best.
You just pick a new name before you get to the show. Okay.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
What? And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Ryan Koberger, convicted last year of killing 4 college students in Idaho, has filed to withdraw his guilty plea and seek a new trial, claiming he pleaded guilty due to bad legal advice. Koberger pleaded guilty to avoid the death penalty and is currently serving 4 life sentences. But now he says he wants his plea withdrawn. He wants a trial. He says he's innocent, and his guilty plea was based on false promises. He says he felt threatened to take the plea by his attorneys. He'll have to prove these claims in order for him to be able to withdraw his guilty plea, and that's going to be quite difficult to do, seeing as he signed a bunch of paperwork and swore to the judge he was pleading guilty of his own free will, etc., and so forth.
Yeah.
So,
who's going to plead guilty of murdering 4 people if you really didn't do it. If you're in it, I don't care.
Well,
I don't care what the
says-
lawyer says. If I didn't kill somebody, I'm not pleading guilty to it.
He says his attorneys promised that he would get certain privileges like immediate contact visits, freedom of movement and employment, and they painted a picture of what a great life he would have with a life sentence versus death row.
Okay.
Anyway, no sympathy.
No way.
Savannah Guthrie has again directly addressed her mother's kidnappers in a new video posted to Instagram. Her mom, Nancy, went missing from her home in Tucson, Arizona in February and has yet to be found. Savannah said in her new message, basically, she's addressing the person who took her and says, we've done our part. So please do the right thing and let us know where she is. Like, they want to retrieve her.
Just retrieve her? Some sort of closure, I guess.
Well, it's interesting. Is she in contact with somebody? She said, we've done our part. What does that mean? We gave you money.
Paid the ransom,
I don't know. Interesting. The wife of Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy was shot allegedly by the couple's own son at their home in Virginia on Sunday night. 57-year-old Mia Bieniemy is in stable condition. She was treated for multiple gunshot wounds. The sheriff's office says 27-year-old Elijah Zion Bieniemy has been arrested and charged with malicious wounding. He's being held in jail without bond. His next court hearing isn't until the end of August. I thought this is an interesting statement by Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. He said, thoughts and prayers go out to the Bieniemy family. He said, quote, I can't get into details on it, but things happen sometimes. Do they?
Oh.
Okay. He said,
sometimes things happen and you have to murder someone.
Yeah.
Or your son commits suicide, which his did.
Yeah.
Huh?
Andy Reid's son committed suicide.
Oh, okay. Reid said that Eric Bieniemy is taking time away from the Chiefs training camp to be with his family. And those are your 3 things.
All right. You're heading to the gym. You're taking whatever protein powder, creatine, supplements you're taking to get the most out of your workout so you can get swole. However, you might be doing it all wrong. There might be something so simple to get that heart rate up, to give you that extra boost, to give you that extra energy so you can throw them plates. And all you got to do is put it right up your nose. And no, Thick, it is not the obvious answer. It is chocolate.
What?
They conducted a study of 23 men who didn't eat for the 8 hours leading up to their gym workout session. And then in between sets, they had them smell 3 different things. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and water. Basically, all you had to do was finish your set, get up, sniff whatever they put in front of you. And then,
when you say you just mean smell.
Smell.
Yeah. It's not going.
You're not
up
going.
your
No,
mouth.
it's not going. You just smell it.
All right.
Yeah. Take a big old whiff of either dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or water, and they found that water really didn't have any sort of effect, but milk chocolate helped, adding 9 extra reps to the next lift.
Okay, yeah, milk chocolate, yeah.
Which is significant. If you're getting 9 extra reps out of your set weight, that's a lot. And then with dark chocolate, they saw improvement of 18 more reps.
Wow.
Which is just mind-boggling. They didn't work out.
Smelling it.
Yeah, they didn't work out any harder. They even reported feeling less interested in eating after smelling dark chocolate. So it kind of suppressed the appetite, which I don't know if you really, they really say you can eat. I do know they say chocolate milk is one of the best things you can have after a workout. Recovery and muscle assistance and things like that. So yeah, grab yourself a bag of dark chocolate, put it in your gym bag, and in between reps, just get that schnoz down in there and start sniffing away. It looks like it's really going to help with your workout. Well, workout tip for you, 997 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning, make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know, originally Marge Simpson's hairstyle was designed the way it was because creator Matt Groening wanted to hide her rabbit ears. The gag was meant to be revealed in the final episode of the series, but they scrapped that plan long ago because too many inconsistencies, and obviously the show is now run for
ever.
So they weren't sure if it was going to run that long, so that was the big thing. She had rabbit ears underneath her hair. Did you know Pablo Picasso was briefly suspected of being involved in the 1911 theft of the Mona Lisa? But he was soon released due to lack of evidence, despite possessing statues previously stolen from the Louvre in 1907. He was not involved in the theft of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that they know of.
But I mean, he'd be the first person I would look at.
He might have the real one, and it's a fake that's on display.
Very well could. Absolutely. Did you know blue whale calves can gain 200 pounds a day? The most in the first years of their lives. 200 pounds a day, every day. That's
intense.
It is. I mean, you would think...
That's a giant creature, so...
You would think if you gained 200 pounds a day, you could literally watch the animal grow. Like, you would be able to look at it and see...
Yeah. But it's so big.
But 200 pounds... Anyway.
Like, if I was watching you grow 200 pounds, I'd be right before my eyes. I would see it.
That's just me standing there with my pants off.
Oh, dear God.
It's about the first 8 months that they gain 200 pounds a day. Did you know if pigs could fly, they would have trouble believing it? That's because it's physically impossible for pigs to look up in the sky above them. Their neck muscles and their spine limits the movement of their head, so they wouldn't be able to see how high they are.
Yeah, but if they flew up, they could just look down.
They could look down, but you have no idea what's above you.
Right.
I mean, pretty soon you end up in a ceiling fan, and we've got some bacon. Finally, the eye of an ostrich is bigger than its brain.
I believe that.
An ostrich's eyes are about 2 inches in diameter.
Yeah, you can tell from looking at it.
Yep. You got the size of a billiard ball is the size of its eyes.
Wow.
And its brain is smaller than that.
It's funny you don't think about their head being big enough for that, but it is. Yeah,
yeah it is. Yeah.
Because that's all. It's
but
the whole head is eyes.
Not much
when you
room
look
for
at
the
it,
brain.
it's all eyes.
Yep. Not much room there.
That's funny.
There you go. Learning some stuff on a Tuesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.